Okay. Let's see. All right, we are live and ready. There we go. Maybe I put the camera here. Let's see. This works. Yes, this works pretty fine. But so what's gonna happen now? I want to have a raw and authentic Wednesday session. Low-key, it's more an active rest session in terms of tricking for me. I'm just gonna do some basics and flow, share some mobility and low intensity tricking and floor and groundwork you can do to actively rest or just generally be active, move and condition yourself and stay healthy while you're at home. After the tricking and mobility and a little bit of basics and my usual wacky Wednesday, so I am really fatigued from the session yesterday on Tuesday. So I'm gonna take it low-key in terms of acrobatics and tricking and jumping. My right knee needs a bit, the muscles definitely need a bit of rest. And I'm gonna give them active rest by recovering them with some floor work and groundwork. Just now, I'm gonna take you with me. All of this live stream today is a complete special. It's one-on-one. I might do something like this more often in the future. We shall see. But due to the current situation that everybody needs to be home or has to be home or, you know, is, I don't know, just can't go to work and everybody is negative. Now it's the opportunity to actually do the opposite. Use the time wisely, learn something new, spend time with family, friends. While everybody is shrinking and contracting and getting smaller, we can expand and grow and get bigger. We have to flip the switch and the perspective in those times now when the sheeps on the streets are afraid of the wolf because they didn't take care of their health before. So now's the chance for the loved ones around us. Keep it hyperbolic. No more weak-hearted excuses. Help each other. Sharing is caring. I really encourage everybody to step up their game in terms of health and nutrition because gut health means immune health. And before I start moving now and get a bit sweaty, do yourself a favor before you run to get toilet paper and spend your money, basically, which is also worth just toilet paper. On toilet paper, use the money to get yourself some ginger and garlic and raw natural immune boosters that kill bacteria and viruses, and especially the one currently around that I don't want to name because it has a bad effect on most of the people. But for us, there's a positive effect because we can get hyperbolic, hyper-focused, and work on things we always wanted to do stuff we always wanted to do. It's much more worse in terms of other things than just health. If we look at the economic and stock markets, they crashed over 60% basically, and they would crash more if they didn't plug the switch and turn off the circuits. And US is printing trillions and trillions of dollars. So watch out, guys. Maybe the toilet paper you won't need anymore. You can just take your hard cash and wipe your ass. But that was just a side note from my side. Brace yourself. Now we're in times of changes. This new decade brings many opportunities, and the biggest is really, so we will have the chance now to readjust, reinvent, and do the stuff we really want to do, which has real value. So let's get this started. I'm just going to share and take you with me. I'm going to do some mobility work on the floor. I'll put this maybe here so you can see what I do. Here we go. Maybe even take it a bit lower. Let's see. Here we go. So we're gonna keep this raw, real, and authentic, this stream. So it's the 18th of March, and yeah, I'm gonna do my active rest and a bit of tricking basics, flows, low key, and wacky Wednesday stuff. If you have any lower body problems, that's a really good tool to warm up and feel your body, knees, ligaments, muscles that are tight, and figure out what we need to work on and recover and reinforce the breaches. Then we're just gonna do a bit of, you can do that at home too. You can actually, I don't know who is actually tuning in. Here we go. So for instance, I can feel some of my right glutes are super tight, and I have a lot of strain in the muscle that pulls down also into the knee. So I'm gonna put in emphasis today on recovering that, so I'm ready for tomorrow. I will see to make a plan now to fix it And while most of us are at home, we can really start to listening to our body or learn something new. And there's just so much to do with this free time you will be given. And apparently we heard governments around the world cutting interest to zero. Trump wants to give helicopter money, like $1,000 checks to people that's not going to work. So there is positive happening. We don't know what's gonna happen the next 2 weeks, but we can every day just be grateful for the day we have, wake up and do the best out of the time we have now, not in 2 weeks. So every day set yourself some goals and crush it, expand and grow. And I'm gonna see what's wrong with my knee and which muscles are tight. I'm gonna take a bit of time there, flow and move around. And while I do that, I'm just gonna chat with you guys. And if you have any questions, drop them below and let me know. Let me know also what you wanna see in the future. I'm there for you guys. So let's keep it hyperbolic. Yeah, I can feel my right glutes and hips. They are kind of crushed from yesterday. So we're gonna repair today. That's all we have to do. That's the mission. Repair and reinforce the breach. Also guys, now we have the chance to change a lot of habits and get healthier routines and cut out junk and crap food and the food that's actually poisoning you as much as media currently is poisoning you and always has been poisoning us. Cut soy, all of those refined sugar and carbs and poisoning pesticides, grain crop fields, wheat, maize, starch, corn. All of this crap was just making more cancer people sick and fat and obese and basically providing them with a very weakened immune system and gut health. So that's why those people now and everybody around the world has the chance now to step their game up and take this opportunity now to not be scared, to reinforce the breach and get healthy, get more resilient, anti-fragile, and then there is no reason to panic in terms of storms around us. So that's what I'm gonna share. Just a thought to all of you out there trying to better themselves daily and helping friends and family around us. What I'm gonna do now is just some basics and mobility, stretching work, and take it with me. Let's go. Right. Put this here. Should be fine. And after this, maybe like I'm gonna do 20 minutes, 25 minutes of kicks and a couple of basics, and then do calisthenics and body workout. Take you with me too, and show you alternatives you can do at home. Back then in Germany, when it's snowing and it's minus 18, we didn't have the pleasure of having outdoor gyms or anything. So what I did, I did pull-ups on my door. I did push-ups. I find the chair, you know. You expand your perspective and vision and not get tunnel vision and fixed on the problem. We always look for solutions, guys. No more weak-hearted excuses. Let's do this. Let's talk. I'm gonna session a bit now. Oh, come on. Why is this not? Actually, I'm gonna put it here. There you go, that's fine. That's basically what I do at home when you can't go anywhere. And I used to do this a lot, just basic kicks, setups, flow, visualization, prepping your body. There's always something to do and spend time wisely. But we gotta be committed and stand firm and calm in the eye of the storm. some side kicks, and just basic. As I said, my right leg is a bit dusted. Maybe do some more kicking, basic kicking, control and setups and flow. And stay with me. I'm gonna give you some insight in my weekly calisthenics routine. Take you through one round of it so you can see what I'm doing. I'm adjusting the intensity and rest times every week depending on how intense my training is and how my schedule is. What else can I say? Yeah, let's do some round kicks and other stuff. Let's see. Take a sip of rehydration, drink a lot. If you're in a cold climate, I want to share this too. Because we're in the hyperbolic time chamber mode, I want to contribute all my thoughts and just my general thinking process. And vitamin D3, basically get yourself 20 minutes of sunlight a day to just balance your immune system and your metabolism. Sun and vitamin D3 basically is crucial for bone and just immune support. And get some sun and fresh air and clean water. Cut out all of that sugar drinks and crap, and do yourself a favor. And yeah, just still move, get out, even if they say stay at home. Even the elderly, support them, motivate them to get some sunlight and fresh air. Very important in those days, especially in a cold climate. If you're not blessed having a lot of sunlight, I encourage instead of running buying toilet paper and all of the other crazy stuff, hand sanitizers and all that shit, just get yourself raw garlic, ginger and vitamins and supplements instead of wasting your toilet paper money on toilet paper, you know. Think. Forgot to rehydrate. There you go, guys. Green tea, ginger, squeezed ginger. That's the solution. Garlic and ginger, guys. As simple as that. I thought the store's gonna be empty and you won't get any garlic, ginger, and any healthy and supplement stuff, but that just shows to me how far we are in terms of education. And I want to do my part and share my experience and knowledge with you guys, because I know there are a lot of guys around this world that actually have the same knowledge and sharing it and doing their part too in those 2 weeks now of lockdowns. And we don't know how long it's going to be. So we must make sure to do our best and prepare. Prepare to fail, you know, or how we say. I'm bad at those English quotes, sorry. My English is hopefully getting better considering the past years. And what else can I say? It's this week. From today, Iceland is closing. This gym is closing. So that's why I want to do this live stream also. That was my idea as a special. We're going to continue practicing in another spot, but you can DM me and find out where we will be training on a private, in a private facility, not open to public. So that's the thing. Let's do some more kicks, mobility and stretch, and 10-15 minutes maybe, and then I take you through my Kelly routine. And this video is gonna be online forever. So just if we look back at this, we should think about what we did and what goals we set, and we should be able to be proud of ourselves after this whole hype and pandemic is over, and not be sad that we wasted time. I think that's the thought I want to share, and we have to value this time, guys. Maybe some cartwheels, some scoots, some ground sweeps, just basic ground floor. I'm gonna maybe do some ground stuff just now. And there's another thing I want to say. Instead of watching TV and Netflix and rotting at home and wasting your time, use this powerful tool of YouTube that helped me in the past to learn so much, and especially for guys that have problems, not just health, but also physiology. I mean, I had a severe back injury that took me out for quite a long time, and lower back pain, all kinds of pains. You know, as athletes we go through certain things, but YouTube is great. You know, you can search and learn and do increase your own value through that content. It is free mostly and helps other people. That's why I do this too. I want to help others because other people helped me with their knowledge, experience and journey, so I want to do the same and say thank you. I have a couple of old videos in my archive. If you're struggling with back pain, knee pain, I'm gonna be uploading more and more and do lower back protocols actually on demand. So I can create a lower back protocol for you, very specific. DM me here or drop a comment or check out, there's an email address on my YouTube channel. You can drop me an email or contact me on Instagram. If you are struggling from lower back pain or any kind of pains for a long time and haven't found a solution, I can give you a hint, but you must go through the journey. Most of us give the power to other people to decide how we're gonna lead our life and how we're gonna do things, but it's up to us to fix ourselves, to make ourselves better so we can grow and help others around us. Don't give the power to a third party and then when something doesn't work out, blame them. We have to be accountable in all categories in life, not just health and work and whatever, also finances, financial freedom, life choices, whatever, you know. Take the power into your hand to make the decision. We are in exciting times ahead. This decade is bringing a lot of change for us, so now is the time to reinvent, adapt, and prepare of what could be ahead. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna try actually to keep this around an hour, and just do some more flow, maybe setups, front sweeps, back sweeps, I don't know, cartwheels, let's see. But as I said, my right part of my body, especially hip, glutes, they need way more attention in recovery, so I can't push too hard, but I do what I can, and every day we can just do what we can, because think about this, there might be no tomorrow, guys. So one big thing, God's grace, we have to have just gratitude each day. To the whole Iceland Academy staff and Hyperbolic Time Chamber fam, keep grinding and join the mission. We are only in month 3 of Hyperbolic 2020. I partnered up with an amazing nutrition and supplement brand from Britain now, also based in South Africa. It's called Raw Sports, and we're gonna keep it raw and authentic. I always looked for a partner that has a similar mindset and approach, and I found them by accident actually, and it just clicked, because we're gonna keep it lean, mean and clean. No artificial stuff, no processed stuff, no sugars, no additives, no gluten, none of that, you know. We don't need that. Nature gave us everything we need. Nature is the cure. And to be honest about this virus, if we don't get it this year, then people will get it next year. So stop that panic. Gonna unfollow and delete everybody from Facebook that keeps spreading panic and negative news, because we don't need that. It's a power play, it's a game for them. As you can see, that they can just print more than $2-3 trillion while the stocks are below 60%. We have to expand our vision and not just look at the virus. What's happening else around the world, way more than we actually are focusing on. And yeah, think about it. Widen the perspective, guys. 41 minutes. I talk a lot today, more than usually, because it's a really low-key session for me. My knee does need rest, I can feel it, even though I would love to push, but I'm just gonna do my best and share what I can. Hopefully something helps you guys out there, but stay tuned for the home grind you can do at home. You can get jacked and fit at home. You don't need a gym. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna rehydrate a bit. See how my front sweeps and back sweeps are doing. That's always something to play around. Let's see. All right. I think after my calisthenics routine, which the first round I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take you through. I will continue doing some more floor work and low key movements, but I want to take you through the calisthenics routine and make this video not too much longer. I'm gonna take you through one round. You can just be as creative as possible and how can I say? And divide it in the cycles you like to have, like pull exercise, push exercise. But I'm gonna cover a few things. So I'm gonna start with pull-ups. So obviously pull-ups. Where we're gonna place this camera. So you can do them on the door. You take a towel or whatever, blanket, find something, throw it over your door and do the pull-ups there, controlled. Find a door that's stable. If not, you take 2 chairs. There's another pull exercise I'm gonna show you just now, but stay with me. First round, we're gonna do pull-ups. So here, you see, this should be sufficient. Okay, let's do this pull-up. Pull up variation or pull variation number 1. If you don't have a door, which I doubt, you find a table or 2 chairs. Get creative, guys. It's also a time to get creative. Most of humans just have a lot of excuses, and as soon as something is not easy or accessible instantly, we don't want to do it. That's the wrong approach. That's how we stay weak and dependent, and that's how we get scared if panic breaks out, because we are not accountable for our own actions. Get accountable, guys, and this media thing helps me to stay accountable. My family, my 2 nephews, shout out to the best nephews in Vienna. I just want to inspire and lead by example. So that's the second alternative you can do. Find chairs or table. It's a pull, also it helps also with your back and the posterior part of your body. So you can see basically this thing can imitate the edge of a table. And then maybe I show you guys from the side. Let me see. And depending on how hard you want to do the exercise, you can just place your legs onto another chair or onto something to elevate, so that the level is higher or lower depending on the strength and the complexity and how advanced you are. If you're a beginner, and usually even myself, I just care about form and execution. So I just keep my legs on the floor, but I also do supersets. So I do one set of pull-ups and then I do this one. But use a table or chairs. I'll show you one more time. So, actually, this is the right angle. I actually want to try to, I haven't managed it to do now, but bring the elbows as far back as possible to engage as much as possible of your posterior chain and your back. So there's two I do in a row, those two exercises. And then, so that's two pull movements you can do at home. Now we have two push movements for the front, the anterior chain, and some parts of your shoulders and pecs. So find a wall. I love walls. So we can just do handstand, just a general handstand. Let me see where I can place the camera so you can see it. Okay. So now we go with two push exercises. Take a wall. Right. I'll take this beautiful wall here. If you cannot do a normal handstand, you do handstands on the wall. And you set yourself a timer, 30 to, maybe, I don't know, depending on your level, but like 30 to 60 seconds. Hold, and then we do pseudo, or I don't know how they call it, like just pike push-ups. I'll show you now. So you can do the version where you just hold, or you can walk back and forth if you want to keep it dynamic, around 2 seconds. And then also supersets, basically. We hold and we do the pike push-ups. I'll show you from the front, 3, and then to the side, 3 or 5. 6 to 10 reps, basically. So here we go. You have 2 pull exercise, 2 push exercise, and then you can do the basic stuff too. Push-ups, just general push-ups. Adjust your level. I just want to share my routine, authentic and honest. So I do a couple of rounds of this, and then we're gonna keep the core strong. So get a table. I'm gonna use this thing. You see? So let me find a placement again for the camera so you can see it. I have those two exercises I show now live. I have them on my channel as a shortened version, Hyperbolic TC playlist. Check it out. But I'm gonna show you now what you can do for if you want to strengthen your back and keep it strong, your lower back and glutes. You should activate them. We all sit on a chair, and most of us don't use the squat in general, like the human squat. So just, you see, sitting in a resting position. We don't use this a lot, and that's why we have all of these issues in the modern world, because we all got civilized and tamed. Untame yourself and don't obey the panic mode. That's my next statement and thought process for this live stream. But I show you the lower body, core, and posterior chain core exercise I do on a regular basis to keep my back healthy and strong and my glutes activated. Also, just the strength, just doing this exercise now doesn't help if you don't have the human resting squat comfortable. It took me years to reclaim it back, and I encourage everybody, take this 2 weeks and learn to squat, maybe. That could be a start too. All right, let me show you this. So, which way are we going? This way, okay. All right. All right, that is one set, and it is intense. Really lead with your glutes. Use your power. Most of you just sit on the powerful gluteus maximus without utilizing it, and that's why we have lower back pain. And so we have the back. The last exercise I'm going to show, that's going to be a bit harder if you don't really have a pull-up bar. But if you have one at home, or if you have access outside to one, it's a very powerful core routine I also do regularly for the front part of the body. This here. And the table version is the back part of your body. So let me show you. I'll take my adjustable tripod, and that's the last exercise I want to share. More stuff on my channel, on the Hyperbolic TC playlist, and on my rehab and prehab playlist. You can check it out and do some of this stuff at home if you want. And let me show you this one. I do a couple of rounds of the circle and supersets, and that I do maybe 2 or 3 times a week, at least, to stay strong, you know. So let me show you. They're called window wipers. But there are different prerequisites to those. You can do easier versions and hanging and bar work. And I recommend everybody, again, you see, resting squat. Learn the resting squat. That saved actually my lower back, and it just gave me a new opportunity to do what I love most. And thanks Ido Portal for sharing his knowledge for free so I could regain my human capabilities and work on them to improve them. So let's talk. Let me show you the window wipers. All right, one round of the calisthenics circle. I'm gonna do a couple of more. I will be out of this stream now because I don't want to make it longer than an hour. What else I want to share? That's basically it. I hope I covered some of the thought processes I really want to share, and encourage everybody out there to open their eyes and don't be scared. See this as a great opportunity. Especially the younger generation now has a chance to lead by example, and I don't want to dive too much down that rabbit hole of financial crash and possible hyperinflation and money soon being more and more inflated, and stuff just happening around the world where we might be in a recession soon. But that's another topic that I won't cover because I'm not a financial expert or advisor, but we should be aware of the fact that we shouldn't leave all our wealth onto one chair, you know, basically. Diversify, look for alternatives. We are in a new digital world and the world is changing, and if you want to go with the change, you should definitely look for alternatives. Check out one thing that helps me earn or make some free cents for free coffee, basically, is the Brave browser. There's a link in the description. Download it. It's based on Chrome, but without all of this negative stuff, so you at least make something out of the fact that they have the information they sell to Google, and Chrome and Chromium have access to your information, and you have nothing from it, basically. So Brave is the same thing, but has ad blockers. They value the fact that our privacy is worth something, so you get something for seeing ads, and you make a couple of bucks in cryptocurrency, which you can transfer into the broken or breaking down apocalyptic fiat, which is the paper money, the toilet paper money we have been using for decades. That's also another topic for another day. That being said, keep it hyperbolic, and I hope this could do something for you. I really wanted to make this happen. For my friends and family and the foes around there, no more weak-hearted excuses. Hyperbolic 2020, blessed and unstoppable. We gotta stay firm and unite in those times of storms around us. Much love. Thanks for watching and tuning in. If you got something out of this, make sure to hit the like. And I definitely got motivated to go through this session, even though I was wrecked So I already not won today, but it helped me today. So if it helps somebody out there, I'm double happy about that. And I'm gonna fuel up with some fuel to win. Raw sports in the house. And I'm gonna continue a couple of more sets. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Make it count. One love, and peace out.